Find your mentors and make them your friends. It's helpful to remember that the reason why a lot of us got into wanting to improve ourselves, wanting to get better at things, and choosing this better form of life is because of social influences. Your Joe Rogans, your Chris Williamsons, your David Goggins, these forms of people often are the cornerstones that made us want to go, I'm going to go and do something better. I'm going to choose a better way of living. And it's helpful to really reinforce this and remember that these people have such an influence on our minds in such a good way. The best reason that I have found for bringing these people in and genuinely making them a friend is to circumvent the lonely chapter, to bypass these negative feelings that come as a result of choosing to improve. It is unfortunately a definite byproduct of improving is this feeling of being on your own. There's, as Chris Williamson puts it, this sort of lonely chapter in which you're not you're not wanting to be what you are and you're not where you want to be. You're kind of stuck in this middle part, and because of that, you don't want to go back to your old friends who are keeping you in a bad spot, and you're not quite there yet for the other ones. Having this time in the middle can be a really difficult point of improving, and it can be a make or break situation if you feel like things, you feel as though, well, why am I on my own? There's no one else around me. This just feels strange. It's our human desire to want to fit in. Having these people, these parasocial friends who are influences on your life, using them as genuine friends is such a helpful tool, because it reinforces this idea that what you're doing is right and that you should be doing this, because look at the fruits that can be behold as a result of doing this. Look at these successful people that are living exactly the way that you want to live, are doing the thing you want to do. Look at them, and these are the people that you want to be like. They already are a sort of friend. They're the sort of person that you would get on with. And having these people around just genuinely helps to lose that edge of loneliness that can come when you're in that tough time. Having somewhat of a crutch almost on these people of, if things aren't going so well, don't try and push through without any help. If you can't talk to someone, just put one of their videos on, put a podcast on, and try your best to involve yourself in that conversation. Sitting and listening to two people talk about a topic that you are genuinely passionate about, even if you're not there and you're not talking, you are going to feel involved in that. And it just helps to take that edge off of feeling as though you are all on your own. And I have had many times in my life in which I have felt that genuine feeling, and to just put something on that makes you feel involved and it makes you feel as though there are people that understand you is a fantastic tool. And it's not one that's spoken about enough. These people are here to help us. They are here as a form of mentor. They want to help. That is the essence of the self-improvement industry, is you have these people that rise to the top because they're genuinely interested in helping people, and they have so much knowledge as a result of living the life that we are looking to live. They understand what it's like to be in the throes of the loneliness. They understand what it's like for your business to fall apart. They've done all the things. They get it. And having these people around that you feel genuinely understand you as a person is integral, is so important. And as I say, the unfortunate thing that comes with trying to improve is you do get this feeling of, people don't understand me. I don't feel understood as a being. These people can, I know it's not the same as actually having someone there that understands what it is and that physical presence, but it's so much better than having nothing at all. And they really do help get you through these difficult periods. And getting through that difficult period is so important because it is the time that stands between you and having those people in front of you. If you can get through that difficult time, you will have the people in front of you. And these people don't have such a requirement to, be that support system that you don't necessarily have when you're going through the difficult times. Of course, there are, I mean, all the things that we've just spoken about there, but the obvious one, you want these positive influences in your life. You want someone around you that's got that drive and they know what they're talking about and they've got profession in something that you're interested in. That's exactly the sort of person that you want to be spending a serious amount of time listening to. You want to have these people in your life that are feeding your mind with positive things. People don't realize how much what you put into your mind, how much that influences what you say and what comes out of your mind. If you put good things into your head, it's likely that good things will come out of your mouth. If you put shit, fucking stupid, toxic, poisonous stuff into your mind, you're not going to have that clarity that you want. So, just on a simple basis of having these positive influences in your life, you wouldn't keep that friend around who constantly drags you into trouble, constantly makes you do the wrong things, makes you feel terrible about yourself. You wouldn't keep that person around. So, it's exactly the same if we run with this idea of a parasocial friend, of the parasocial friend of, you know, sitting on TikTok and looking at all the crap and just frying your brain with all of that stuff. That parasocial friend is the one in real life that you would have that you wouldn't want to be anywhere near. It's that person, and the person that you would love to be with, the person who lights your day up and genuinely makes you feel heard and understood and teaches you things and you can bounce off of them and help. That person is what you find online with these parasocial friends. And I cannot stress their importance enough. I genuinely feel as though these are people who are not always actually appreciative of what it is that they do. Of course, if any of these people are people that you're aware of, they will have their credibility and there will be people that really appreciate their work and admire them. But using them as a genuine friend, I don't think is something that we cast enough light on. I honestly feel as though it is glossed over the fact that these people can be a far more of an influence than we think they can be.